I'm gonna tell you what he do. I go wash him, let him put his clothes up, tell him put his clothes up. That nigga leave all that shit laying on the bed. So when it's time for him to find something, guess what? He can't because he got it all in the dirty clothes.
So he's still
So
doing the
what about?
same thing.
That's why I stopped letting the nigga come to my room getting socks. I get your socks for you. Just get your clothes out.
I remember I wore my daddy construction socks. Today was his construction work. He was a pipe fitter and stuff like that.
He laid pipe.
I got beat.
Stupid.
I got beat for touching this man's work socks because he needed that shit for work. And he made sure after that I knew that it was for work. And unfortunately, I guess this is true that, you know,
That traumatized you.
I mean, I guess that's what you want to call it. If that's what people want to call it.
Oh, you see what I'm saying now?
I don't know what you're saying. I don't know what you're talking about. You didn't say nothing.
The controller, how it moves by itself sometimes. What a buttons. What's wrong? Battery check dead.
Oh, that one's to yours in the back now.
You know you could have just unburied it. That would have helped you.
All right. Okay. So my discussion to y'all, welcome to the Burn Live Show, y'all, where we marijuanically keeping y'all connected, hashtagging these red eyes, changing the viewers. I read. I should have been sharing out the content while y'all was talking.
That just made me feel bad. Hear you say that.
I should. I mean, that was the whole purpose of me. Like, yeah, y'all keep talking. I can do little things in the background. Conversation was so good. And
No.
okay, y'all. So the conversation that I want to have with y'all.
Wait, I got a question. And this gonna start it off. I'm sorry. This off subject. Hey, how do y'all feel about people that are on probation or parole for misdemeanor charges that they can't smoke weed? Y'all think that shit right?
Yep. You do the crime, do the time. I don't give a fuck what it is.
But like,
That don't make sense.
Yeah,
Why
I
are they
have
on
no
parole?
none of that.
hold on, wait, what?
How you get on parole for a misdemeanor? You don't get
I'm
on
just
parole
using
for misdemeanor.
Probation.
Example.
Yeah, for probation. I'm sorry, for probation.
Yeah.
That's felonies only.
No.
Oh, let me
No.
turn my shit up. All right.
It depends on what type of misdemeanor it is.
And
Then
to
give me
enlighten
one.
my audience,
Give me one.
It does. It depends on the state.
What?
Give me one.
He said, give him an example.
Give me a misdemeanor that will warrant a parole officer. To warrant you having a parole officer.
Listen.
Hold on.
Go ahead.
Oh, he said, hold on, because.
Uh-uh.
But prime example, I'm gonna say probation.
Yeah, because parole, that's you had to be locked up to get parole. I don't know nobody. I don't know no free man that got parole. You know what I'm saying? Only parole. Every time you hear parole, it's somebody that got locked up or just got out of lockup. You know what I'm saying?
But what I was saying was, the charges for a misdemeanor that will cause you to be on probation, conspiracy to commit burglary to a business. Because of that charge, which is it was naturally a felony, but plead out made it a misdemeanor. So do you think it's wrong that that person can't smoke weed?
Yeah. Ain't nothing wrong with that. You in trouble. You a bad guy. You are a bad person. You shouldn't be able to do shit.
You can't say everybody don't chose to do crime.
I'm only talking about the people that's on parole or probation. Either one, either
term. Some of them didn't chose to do the crime they did. They was forced in that type of situation to do it.
I don't give a fuck about forcing no situation. That's totally irrelevant to you did the crime, so therefore you can't smoke no weed.
Okay, so because a person did the crime, that means he can't smoke weed
because
of a crime that he was pushed into doing?
Yeah. Because you're pushed into do it like that's gonna change the motive or to change the concept.
You telling me, my nigga, if you had your son, you was sleeping on the street, you had to make a choice either have my baby on the street
or commit a crime.
Or let me go do this that I know gonna cause me time, but my baby won't be on the street.
I'm not committing no crime.
So you rather have your baby on the street?
I'd rather have my baby on the streets. At least I know that I'm not committing crime. I'm not taking a chance of getting my
over with. That shit over with for me.
And I get it, and that's why people are on probation and stuff like that. And that's why we're up here sitting like, hey, if you're on that stuff, you shouldn't be allowed to smoke weed. What the fuck? You in trouble. Why should you get a?
How was that a person that really didn't have no other option?
I mean, that's what the person is telling us, but we don't know that factually. We wasn't there. We don't know what was going on. Most of the time, hold on, cause I don't want people to go deep into their lives, but 9 times out of 10, let's be real, a person really don't care what you did. You did a crime. Period.
That's what I'm asking. Do you think a person that has a misdemeanor should not be able to smoke marijuana?
Nope.
Why not?
Because that's a privilege of me not doing the crime. I get to smoke weed.
Okay, guess what? Do you know why they did that crime?
No, that's the whole point. People don't care why you do a crime.
2 totally different ways, bro.
Yes, I'm gonna admit I do not care why a person commit a crime. If you commit a crime, period, you should be punished. Whatever the punishment is.
Be punished.
What? What punishment? What crime did I commit?
Crime every motherfucking day, whether you know it or not, whether I know it or not. Everybody commit a crime, so that means
every day. But I didn't get caught. I'm not on parole. I'm not on probation. I'm not on nothing.
Okay.
So what makes my crime that I haven't even committed even valuable?
So what gives you the right to say it's okay for this person that committed a crime that
got caught,
the choice that technically really didn't get caught? Can't smoke weed.
Okay, you see how he add the little things in there.
I'm not trying to add anything.
That justifies the point that you got put on something, so you had to either get caught or not.
I did see. This is where people don't know the law. In the state of Nevada, you can get a warrant put out on you and not be arrested for a crime.
I mean, a warrant, mostly, if you put a warrant, you didn't do a crime.
Warrant hit, now you have a crime.
So they put a warrant out because they want to call me in for questioning. Is that a crime?
That's a bench warrant, bro.
What crime did I commit?
They won't call you in for a question if you ain't been in nothing or none of that.
I have been.
My particular case, fuck it. My particular case, because the nigga act like he don't understand. Me and my baby was homeless. I called him like everybody, family and all. Can y'all help me so I can pay my rent? Can y'all help me? I just lost my job and everything. My nigga, I was pushed to either losing my fucking son or going to do some shit that I needed to do that I didn't want to do. So I took that opportunity. Yes, my son stayed off the street. He's been off the street ever since. Guess what? I don't give a fuck.
Okay.
I committed that.
Okay.
But I still don't think my crime is a misdemeanor.
Okay.
So I can't smoke weed because I committed a misdemeanor?
Because you committed a crime, period.
So if that's the case, should nobody smoke weed?
What was the crime?
Because technically,
what was the supposed crime? What was the violation?
It was no violation. That's what I'm saying. I've never been arrested for the crime.
So then,
because from my understanding, the people that originally pressed charges dropped charges because they didn't have any proof. The state picked it up.
Oh, you done. Ain't nothing you can do about that. Ain't nothing you can do about that. All
I
50 states
basically,
have the right. The state attorney's office, he has the
yeah,
right
and I
to take it up,
understand
even
that.
if the person
I,
dropped the charges. The state attorney's office
yes,
can be like, no, fuck that. I want the nigga. I want
yeah,
him.
that's
And
what I'm
that's fucked
saying.
up. That's
That
fucked up. It
is, bro,
used to be
because
back in the days, man. If somebody
technically,
dropped the charges, they would drop all that shit. You know what I'm saying? But now, I don't know if it's money involved, but now it's like, oh no, nigga, just because they
It
dropped the
sounds
charges,
like money
they gonna take you
involved.
through the system, nigga.
I gotta be honest, it sounds like money involved. If
Yeah,
I
that's
did
what I'm
something
saying.
for
That's exactly what I
so-called
was saying.
misdemeanor and you want to put me on parole, you know I
Right,
gotta pay for this stuff.
right.
You
Court
do
costs, all that shit.
all that shit.
but me personally, yeah, it has something to do with money.
We're not talking about what you did. We talking about
You know what
them
I'm saying?
charging
The
you.
charges.
Yeah, them
Yeah,
the
of course
state
that
picking
has
up the
something to do with
charge.
it.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's money.
Yeah, but
I'm gonna get paid off this man.
to me, what was your point of picking up charges that you just gonna plead out from 3 felonies to drop 2 of the biggest felonies, and the least felony you drop to a misdemeanor? What's the point? What money you getting? Yeah, I'm on probation. Yeah,
But don't you gotta
Hey,
pay? Ain't that some type of
that
fee?
that's in when you first go do intake. They give you that paperwork. That's what they say.
It's either yes or no. Either
That's what's on the paperwork. But from my understanding, that comes on the paperwork anyway.
K,
so that's
crime is
where the
big
money
business, man.
involved.
Las Vegas is fucking old. I'm just gonna keep it one day. Old, my nigga.
That
I
ain't got
know.
nothing to do.
I used to live there.
That ain't
I
got
used to live
nothing to
there,
do
my
with
nigga.
what you
I used to
said.
live there with Mike.
It
I know.
don't.
But look, crime is big business, man. You got billionaires investing in prison systems and jails. So that's the reason why states is picking this shit up, man. They got to make their money back. These niggas, it's all about money, man. So the best thing the black man can do is try not to put himself in a situation to where you got to worry about the state fucking you up. You know what I'm saying? That's it.
And it's so crazy because I think that shit's stupid. Like I feel like, nigga, if the person that originally filed charges dropped it, why y'all gotta pick it up? And I understand they got something to do with money, but
That's the
to
game,
me,
bro. That's the game, bro. You know the game. That's the game. You know what I'm
yeah,
saying? That's the game. I just wish the age I am now, I just wish I knew the rules now, back when I was young, like 18, 19, when I was fucking up. I just wish I knew the rules then. Oh, I know the rules now. You know what I'm saying? But that came with a lot of goddamn bad experiences with the cops, court systems, different states, all that shit. I got it now. You know what I'm saying? So Mike knows. I got pulled over a few times in goddamn Las Vegas, man. Fucking around in that white car. I still got that car, by the way, Mike. But yeah, man. Yeah, I learned my lesson, bro. No, sir. I'm not getting caught out there. It's sad to say. I'm gonna say this, man, and this shit is real, bro. This shit is real, man. This shit is real. If you black, bro, if you are a black male in America, I don't give a damn if you never committed a crime in your life, if you kept your nose clean, if you hung with white people all your life. You are going to run into some form of law enforcement just because you are black, just because it's the color of your skin, and you ain't even got to be doing shit. It's going to happen. You know, whether you want it to or not. That's just life. You know what I'm saying? Barack Obama. Not saying Barack Obama's perfect, though. But this motherfucker got caught with the police. Now I'm thinking to myself, this motherfucker that went to Harvard College, that became president and all this shit, and they still fucking with him? And he was fucking, he wasn't the president when they fucked with him, but in my mind I'm going, damn. So that just proves my theory right there, man. You could be a nerd, you could be a fucking doctor, you could be a fucking hermit in the goddamn ground. When you pop out the goddamn ground and walk to the goddamn corner store, watch out. You know what I'm saying? Watch out. And it's a damn shame, man. It's like
so
the
white
game is
people ain't
like
got
that,
the same statistics. So white people don't go through that. So white people don't run into the police. There must be a group of white people that never been messed with the police out there that we know about.
And there are. And there are.
And there are.
White motherfuckers that
Yeah.
get
Who are they?
we do.
I met a lot of people who never. I'm talking about white people who never interacted with the police ever.
Ever. I met black people that never ever, and I know black people that never.
Most of those white people is in a different social class, though, Mike. I'm gonna keep it 100.
Most of these black people are just black people, everyday black people. But yet again, I know black people that ain't never got involved with the police.
Why they never got involved with the police?
I don't mean, when I say involved with the police, I'm not talking about them doing a crime and then they coming to get them. I mean, like walking down the street. Hey, can I see your ID? Oh, you look like
Yes,
you look
like
a description of somebody. Blah 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 blah. What's another one they use? Oh, your tags are expired. I need to pull you over because your tags expired. Your music's too loud. Your tent's too dark. I'm talking about like that. You know what I'm saying? You gonna run into the police.
I know some black people that never been through that. Yes, I know some black people that never been through nothing like that a day they life. They don't know nothing. They
never told you they been through.
They don't know nothing about.
Hey, thank you, Mike. Thank you, Cave. I'm gonna say it again. Every black person on this planet has
not every black person
with some form of law enforcement, whether they wanted it or not.
I know 5 that ain't never been through none of those that you have suggested. I promise you. They
telling you that.
I know them. I talk to them every day. I know how they was raised. They never been in no situation like that. They never put themselves in a situation like that.
Okay, all right, okay. Now I'm not talking about just I said law enforcement. That could be the police. That could be security. That could be anything with anything that has law enforcement behind it. That could be for anybody. I'm not just talking about police. Okay, there's more than one law enforcement agency out here.
I'm just going off of your logic. I'm just going off of your logic, and I'm going off of your examples that you said, and I'm like, yeah, I know 5 people that has not been nowhere near through that.
Let me ask you another question. When you go to court, who's in the courtroom? Police, right? Doesn't that count as an interaction? How many people you're not gonna sit here and tell me that nobody in their life has never stepped foot in court ever in their life? And that's a lie. Whether you went as a field trip, or you went because you needed to pay off a ticket, or you went because your ass didn't go to court, you had a bench warrant and they warned your ass and made you go to court. You've been to court at least once behind something. And aren't there police in there? Yes, it is. That counts as an interaction, sir. So again, no black person has ever went without having no type of law enforcement in front of them, whether they liked it or not.
Okay, I'm not going to disagree with you on that.
I ain't even going to child support. I'm not even going. We ain't even going to child support enforcement. That's a whole nother. You know what I'm saying? Whole nother jank. And some of these cats that they locking up for child support ain't committed a crime in their life. You know what I'm saying? But that's a whole nother. We ain't gonna go there. That's a whole nother avenue.
That's a system that's put into place to make sure that y'all pay child support no matter what.
So basically, that's another way. Basically, everybody get arrested for child support. Get arrested for child support. Get put on probation. You feel like they should smoke weed too?
No.
He hot about that weed shit.
You can't smoke weed because this dumb bitch trying to put us on child support.
That's on y'all.
That's not on us.
Y'all had sex with her, right?
That don't mean shit.
Okay, then. I don't mean nothing there. Okay, cool. All right. Yes, sir. Cool.
Now, you know what I mean by how he only think from his point of view?
I didn't think. I just agreed with you.
He's gonna really sit here and volunteer. Oh, I'm finna go to jail because I didn't pay child support. Oh, I want to get put on child support. No. Bitches do that to be spiteful, my nigga.
Okay.
They do.
And guess what? Niggas end up in jail behind bitches being
okay.
I'm not disagreeing with you on that. You was 100% right on that, dog. You get more money out of a nigga on the street than you would from the white man in child support. No bullshit.
So
that ain't what he said, but okay. You're right too.
So this is what I'm saying. This man, regardless of the crimes he have committed or whatever, besides all that, he's a free man. He gets arrested for something this immature ass little girl did, and they could have easily swapped and had a conversation. Okay, look, I don't want you to put me on child support, but then He probably tried that. Maybe she probably tried to get him to stay there. You don't know. Me personally, these niggas that don't take care of their kids that's in jail for child support, hell yeah, lock their ass up. But these niggas out here that actually take care of their kids and they baby mamas asking for more child support, why should they be locked up for her dumbass decision?
Because that's part of the system and what is put in place. I know it.
Okay, so how do they expect the Black African American community to grow if this system is set up in
That's the whole point. It's not supposed to, Cave. That's the whole point, sir. It ain't supposed to. That's why these bullshit laws are in place. But we as a smart race and as a smart men, gender, black men in general, we gotta stop putting ourselves in those situations and caught in them traps like a spider web.
Okay, I say that.
No,
I say that I'm wrong. You say that.
No.
Oh, it sounds.
No. I never went against what you said, bro. You right. Us niggas lay down and have sex. But when we lay down and have sex with this lady, we don't know this bitch bitter. We don't know this bitch finna turn this baby against us. We don't know this bitch finna sit here and put you on child support because you want to give me $5 to go get some. We don't know that shit.
Okay, guess what?
Cave, you know what?
You could have took the time out to find out, but you wanted to spin and bend so bad.
Hold on, Cave. You know what? You right, bro. And that happened to me. But let me tell you something. That same shit happened to me. I got a kid. Mike know my story. I got a kid right now, man. Well, she grown. 18 years old. I found out she won't mind on some Maury shit. Yeah, I was on Maury. That's a whole nother different story. I found out she won't mind, man. That was fucked up. You know what I'm saying? But let me tell you something. After that shit happened, I kept my shit scrapped. Because you know what? I said, this shit will never, ever, ever happen to me again. Where it's fucking mama's baby, daddy's maybe. No. I'm going to go back to the story I was
talking about yesterday. I'm going to go back to the story I was talking about yesterday, where you got a 25-year-old kid out here with 3 damn kids because he wanted to be a player. Oops, he got 3 kids. Damn, it's minimum wage is only $9 an hour, and he's up here complaining about, hey, I can't make ends meet. But yet again,
okay, let me ask you this:
is it his decision to make the babies, or was it his decision to all right, man, I don't want to be with you, I want to be with you, but he got all 3 of them pregnant? Like, it's our decision that we made, even though they're right or wrong or good or bad, it's still them decisions. I know they messed up decisions that are put upon men when it comes to this child support system.
Like,
I get it.
This shit. I don't.
I get it. I understand.
Because I tell you something, niggas go out here and do this fuck with best friend one night stand shit, end up pregnant. It happens. It's life. But what in the right fucking universe that gives female the audacity to tell a man, oh, you can't be in my kid's life. Oh, now I'm going to put you on child support.
A court system. Right now, if you want me, hold on, gang. Hold on. Let me be an asshole and say, let's go look it up. Let's go see who put in child support, who actually put in the system. And when we go down that rabbit hole and we get to circling what department, because I already know what department actually started. That's why I'm not really trying to go there, because people are going to be like, man, you always bring up this political shit. I'm like, well, then who the fuck put in the system? It was a political system. So let's go see who put it in. Let's see, was it the Democrats or the Republicans? Let's see, was it a racial white man or a racial white man? Let's go see who actually put that into place. And then I'm with you. Let's go. Let's fight. Let's see what laws we can go up in here and change.
I ain't gonna lie. I really do feel like the way this world going, fucking the way shit going right now, my nigga, the government got these females so fucked up, my nigga. And I ain't even gonna lie. And that's coming from a man that don't want
that's
a
the
female.
way the game is set up, Cave. It's about the dough, Cave. Mm-hmm. See, it's a trap.
Hold on, wait.
All a trap, bro. God goes out fuck the girl. Girl gets pregnant. He go out, fuck another girl. That girl gets pregnant. They have a toxic relationship because that's the way he was raised. Probably his dad went with him, so he don't, you know what I'm saying? He ain't had no father figure, so he don't really know how to goddamn handle women. So he fucking over both of these bitches. They get mad at him because of what he doing. They take him for child support. The white man sitting back going back, you know what? I'm about to get paid. You know why? Because every time when his child support check start rolling in and his ass got them getting in there and start working and he start coming in, we gonna get 20% of it. The rest of it going to her. When the whole 100% should go to her, because that's what child support really supposed to be. But no, she don't get 100%. She get maybe like 40, 50% of that check, bro. So I'm gonna tell you something. When I was doing child support with my daughter, because my baby mama did the same shit to me, bro, and that wasn't even my kid. But what fucked me up was I signed the birth certificate. If you sign that birth certificate before getting the test done, that's like a law binding contract, dog. That's saying you the goddamn father, even if it's a fucking pig. You know what I'm saying? So I signed the birth certificate before I got the test done. And because I signed the birth certificate in the state of Virginia, you're saying you the goddamn daddy no matter what the goddamn test say. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So I got fucked. Because I really thought that was my kid. You know what I'm saying? But anyway, that's a whole nother story. But what I'm saying is,
Okay.
I was
Time
seeing
out.
her.
Time out.
What?
Time out. Child support started.
To read what it says?
No, because that's all I can care less. Well, actually, I care because I think everybody should understand that if that's a factual truth that child support started in 1975. Oh my God, that sounds like the same time that what started?
1950.
Huh?
It say something about 1950 now. No, it say child support program was embellished in 1975. Child support laws begin in some form or another around 1950.
So you was able to put a man on child support since the 1950s, or this so-called program of child support was infiltrated in the 50s and they rearranged it in 1975. That's what it really sounds like to me.
Yeah, that's why I would think like that to be too.
Just like people want to talk about, oh, it's food stamp, nigga. Food stamps was infiltrated late into the system. Yeah. So this so-called child support system had to be voted in.
Ooh, gotta go back further than that.
Who was it voted in by?
I don't know, but you see it say by 1776. That's when it became what?
Child support established in the 13 colonies. However, in the 1880s, the court created a civil law for child support. This child support might be different than the actual American child support system. Oh, see, because child support program started in 1975. You got to remember, back in these days, 1880s and stuff like that, with high kidnapping, law was still kind of, I'm not going to say fresh, but wasn't as strong and overpowering.
Yeah, but no.
In that. We're talking about actually, like.
I don't know who it was, but what made me really go back and look even deeper, because remember, we brought this up again a long time ago about when it started. So basically, it started in the 1880s or the 17 what? I'm just
basically they're trying to
start.
They're trying to say when 1776, basically around the 13 colonies, child support was actually, there was a thing like support the child. Make sure we can't forget about kids' rights too. So kids been having like a separate of rights. Now stuff like that is never brought up. We don't hear guys argue like this, like, okay, let's bring up some rules and laws and factors of child support and what it really truly stood for and stands for.
I ain't gonna lie.
Child support back in the day stand for not getting kids kidnapped.
Nah, I ain't gonna lie. I'm gonna tell you what I'm getting from that. Just because, let's recap just a little we did read. The child support program started in 1976, right? And it really started becoming in effect in what, 1880 it was? Or was that 86? Which one was it?
1975.
No, I'm saying that's when it became
A program.
law.
Oh, hold on.
You gotta type your name there. All you gotta do is hit the message bar, nigga, you right there.
Well, I just wanted to.
Oh, you gonna put it up for them?
Yeah, so
Yeah.
people don't think like, oh, they're just making up stuff. I hate it when guys just make up things and they're women. Because the women in here will be saying that we are women shaming. We are man explaining something. I'm just.
What up, y'all?
What up? What up? Hey, he's so good in the camera. People like,
Max
man,
Hazard in the building. Max Hazard in the building. Hold on. You gotta stop the whole show because
Jesus.
Max Hazard came in the building.
Oh,
What's
the
up,
hell
y'all?
we
How
doing?
y'all doing?
I'm what up?
Shit.
Chilling.
So what we talking?
Pop-
What we
Talking about
talking
child
about?
support.
Let's get
Child
into
support.
brass tacks. What's going on?
Hold on, y'all. Hold
We
on.
talking about.
We doing a little bit right quick. Hold on, give us a second. He got sent you.
I'll
I
wait.
know things get sent through her yet. So you gotta give me this start talk. Max. A, are you okay?
Yeah. What up? More than okay. More than okay. I'm blessed, brother.
Okay. I need you to stay focused with us. We're talking about child support.
Mm.
Everybody's kind of taking their turns at letting everybody speak. So you know what I'm saying, make sure everybody get heard, and we're gonna have a cordial conversation up in here. You know what I'm saying? Go ahead.
Okay. All right. So I'll go ahead and make my turn last. I'll go ahead and make my turn last. You guys can go ahead and like you guys already had your shit going right now. So since I came up last, y'all got to do your shit first.
Still ain't popped up yet. What is going on?
I don't know. Let me see. Did you close that app out all the way?
No.
Yeah, no, I'm saying close it all the way out.
I never had it in the first place. Why all of a sudden now I gotta do it?
I don't know. I was just,
Damn.
you know,
Technical difficulties.
I get that.
I looked at it.
I looked at it with my phone.
Oh,
Hey, yo. This is technical difficulties because Max Hazard
Yeah,
came in
we're
here
just
and
trying to
just
have
fucked
some,
it
we're
up and
just
did
trying
the
to have
Max Hazard.
some stats put up. So therefore, there we go.
I just had to recently.
Hey, y'all.
That's hey.
That's why they call him the Max Hazard.
Anyway, okay, so check this out. We're gonna move forward and then we're gonna come back to this subject later. I do want to say that it's amazing me. Y'all, this is day 98. You know what we're doing? We're doing a countdown of 100 days. I've been looking hard on social media, not personal, not actually like going into like hers little websites and stuff like that, but actually just listening to different groups and stuff like that, and want to hear these people like, oh, what is she has done and this and this and that for Miss President hers. And I heard a lot of
Oh,
debates.
Kamala.
And the most of the debates
Oh,
that I
yeah,
heard,
Kamala.
I bet you most of the debates is that she black.
the most of the debates has been about her name. Oh, you're not pronouncing
But
her
she's
name.
not black.
You can't keep calling her DEI high. Okay, we're gonna
Kamala is not black.
Put the race aside. Let's not keep bringing up race every day, because then we are feeding into the
That's
democratical.
what they. But that's exactly what they want you to do. Like, man.
They
All right.
have
Never mind. Never mind.
the argument. What I am looking for are people and different conversations about people. And this one guy, I keep finding him, and I just keep bringing his panel up, because there's always different people on this panel. Every time I see this panel, they're different. I appreciate that. Bro, what is wrong with you? Ass.
Oh no, I'm just rolling my eyes. Don't mind me. I'm just rolling my eyes. That's all.
I keep seeing a different panel like this, y'all. Where
wait. Why don't look like some of the same people? Her right here in the corner.
Yeah, she's the same. He the same.
And I think her right here.
I haven't seen him in a couple. I've seen some people saying, but yet again,
the ones we see mainly is them two.
Yeah, well, you gotta have hosts. Y'all are my main folks. So when I actually bring on a guest, you know what I'm saying, I may be a little bit more.
So are we talking about, like, are we talking for the Joe Biden? Are we talking like into the Joe Biden Kamala Harris bullshit? Is that what we're on right now?
If that's what you want to call it.
I would always call politics. You already knew me. Like any politician thing, I call it bullshit. Just
okay, you call it, and I get it. You can call it bullshit, just like people call the NFL bullshit. I mean, I get it.
Yeah, for sure. Exactly. Yeah.
You know.
I mean,
yeah,
shit.
I get it. You know, certain preferences, but yet again,
to each his own.
But yet again, the preference right now is Kamala is running for president of the United States of America. You know, she has opportunity.
Why shouldn't she? Why shouldn't she? Why shouldn't she? Why shouldn't she? Like, you know, she's got all this fucking.
I was waiting on that one more time.
Why should she not? You know what? Better question is, why should she not?
Why should she not what?
Why should she not? Because maybe
run for presidency.
Okay, well, I'm gonna start off with my opinion. Show me what you have done to make me say, "Oh shit, I'm on her side a little bit." Show me what. Being black.
Yo, do you know behind the scenes what Kamala Harris has actually done? Are you understanding of what Kamala Harris has actually done behind the scenes?
Behind the scenes don't matter though. Behind the scenes don't matter to us people.
I mean, the little things that she has accomplished are probably immaculate, but yet again, the people don't know nothing about it.
Thank you.
No, they don't, and they probably never will. They probably never will.
It's the people that's deep into this shit. They're like us.
Kamala Harris is going to be the first woman that got beat.
But yet, what? Say that again?
Kamala Harris is probably going to be the first woman that got beat out of office.
Okay. Is you trying to make an argument for her to get in office, or are you making an argument for her to get out of office? Which one are you doing?
Neither, sir. Neither, sir. Politics are my weak point. Okay, I will admit that to everybody that's on live right now. Politicians, bullshit. That's my weak point. I suck at it. I think all politicians are shit. For the record, I think all politicians are shit. Nobody.
So do you care about have you ever thought about your neighborhood?
Because your punishment started back.
Of course.
Have you ever thought about your community?
That's your job. That's your job. That's your
Do you
job. That
hold
is
on?
your job.
But yet again, I have watched you personally help take care of your brother. And yet again, there are programs, there are systems, there are things out here to help him to where you didn't have to actually have to help. So you didn't have
Yeah,
to
because
do the thing that you
if
needed
I
to
was
do.
weak enough, if I was weak enough to like let other people handle that shit, then I'd let them handle that shit. Straight the
Okay,
hell
yet
up.
again,
If I
you
was
were
weak
strong
enough.
enough to want to step up to help your brother, but yet again, you're not strong enough to want to help your community out. So your brother can see a better community. So your brother can see a better life. So the pathway that you trying to make for him, he can actually see with actually seeing so much corruption in front of him. Because that's what
Okay,
politics is.
politics is wrong. Like on some real shit. Look at the last time democracy was in power. We had the Romans, right? We had the Romans. What happened to the Romans, man?
Are
Straight
we
the
the
hell up.
Roman?
When they tried
Are we
democracy,
are we Catholic?
no,
Are we Catholic? Do we trade in gold?
no,
Do we
yes,
slaughter pigs and worship a gold medal?
yes,
We do? Where? Where in
yeah.
America do you see us? I'm gonna get racial. Where do you see niggas slaughtering pigs, worshiping gold?
Okay, so here's another question, to give you right back to that one. All right. So when did you ever see somebody come up on profit with the world? It did not have anything come back to them.
There's a lot of people that made money off the world. Now, private businesses, black people, Tyler Perry, Barack Obama,
Yeah, 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 yeah.
Martin Luther King. You
That
know,
don't count.
he didn't stay
That
poor.
don't count.
Malcolm X, he didn't stay poor. Dr. Umar, he not poor. I just said, Charlemagne from the Breakfast Club, he not poor. Steve Harvey, Shaq, MJ, Charles Barkley, Michael
So I know
Jackson,
you
he
shots
was
fired.
alive.
Shots fired at the Democrats. Oh, big deal. Oh, whatever. Like you know what? On
I'm
some
just
real
naming
shit,
people
I already know.
that made money that you know what I'm saying that didn't look at just
But who
poor
did they make
people.
money off of? Who did they make money off of? Exactly, poor people. They made money off of. They live. Democrats live off poor people.
Yet again, if you start a business, who you think majority of the people that's gonna come see you?
Yet again,
Huh?
do
Depending on the
Democrats not
business.
feed off poor?
Yet
Do
again,
Democrats not feed
I'm gonna
about
ask you
poor?
in the same token. If you start a business right now, who are the majority of the people that's gonna come see you?
Depending on
The
the
poor
business.
people. No, it's gonna be the poor people.
So yet again, how you gonna be mad that the Democrats made money off poor people if you're gonna make money off poor people?
Well, why don't you ask the
That's not
Republicans that same question?
the Republicans is not gonna say, yeah, we make money off poor people. We're not gonna shy away from that. You know what I'm saying? There's somebody in the
Yeah,
poor
but they're the
bracket
ones that they're
might
the ones
work
that
and
succeed
watch
the
this
most about it. They're the ones
yeah,
that succeed. They're the ones that succeed about it the most, though. Mm. So,
how?
of course, Republicans,
Make that make
bro.
sense.
How do you make it not make sense?
by
I'm
saying
gonna respond to
by
the
speaking
question.
about policies that the Republicans stand for versus the policies that a Democrat stand for. You
And
got you got
I've already
you got
expressed to
you got
myself the
somebody
saying
you got
that
you
they
got
both wrong.
Republicans you got Republicans that's grown that stand on Christian values. Now, yes, the whole world or all of America doesn't believe in Christian values, but most of Republicans still believe in Christian values. Christian values is the
So what does
same
that mean?
value
What does that
started
mean?
America, that
What does
started
that
the
mean?
13th colony. Huh? What Christian values? Like the Bible, like our pledge allegiance to the flag, like going to church on Sundays, like, I don't know, Christian belief, the 10 Commandments, Christian values. Where the Democrats come in and say, hey man, you know what? We just gonna open up to everybody and we're gonna open our doors to everybody. And when you open up your doors to everybody, sometimes you do let the wrong people in.
Hmm?
Look at what's happening to this border and what's happening to New York, Chicago, Denver, San Francisco, LA.
See, that's the thing about being a politician. That's the thing that sucks about being a politician. Like,
But yet again,
yo,
you can't say this stuff
you,
doesn't matter to you. This doesn't affect you. This stuff affects you.
you're right. I
So we
look. I'll absolutely admit that he is right about that.
So earlier when you came in here and talked about how dumb and stupid and you ignorant, how about just come in here, let's learn something, let's educate ourselves and not keep just calling something stupid and then realize yes it is important. Now we just wasted 15 minutes to understand like this is important. No matter how stupid that you can look at it, it's important. It affects you.
Yeah, but it's on the same level of the fucking shit that when me and you, with me and all of us were in high school. All right, the popular person would win that all the time. The popular person would always win that.
This ain't high school. This not just 400 kids or 4,000 kids that we can do in a couple of hours.
It's the whole world. That's the whole world that you have to deal with. So these are the politicians that I'm supposed to respect and adore and be on their side and all that fucking shit. Knock it off. Uh,
How about finding some
Absolutely knock it
policies?
off.
How about find some policies, some laws that you believe in, and then go that route first? Not just, oh, I'm just supposed to believe in you. How about find something that you believe in first, and then find some policies and laws that you believe in, and then go from there? There might be a state that believes in everything that you believe in that's out there. There's 50 states.
You,
All 50 states, all
you
of
know
us
what I
don't have the
believe
same.
in?
What?
You know what I believe in? I believe in happiness. That's what I believe in. And I
Okay.
see there's a lot of people out here that are not happy in our own soil, in our own fucking plan. We're not happy. All right? The
So
majority
how
is
do you
not
make
happy.
how do you make happy into a policy?
You can't. You
Huh?
cannot do that.
So
You
yet
cannot
again,
do that.
let's look. So what else is important to you?
No, just happiness. That's it.
Happiness. So yet again, you really don't care about laws and structure that goes on around you in your community and things that happen to you and
Oh,
things that
okay,
affect you.
okay. In order
You
to
don't
have
care about
happiness,
taxes.
in order to have happy, in order to have happiness, right? You do need structure. You do
Huh?
need some type of structure. You do need some type of structure to make people happy. But the structure, the foundation that you have to build it on, that affects the happiness. And if you do not have the financial structure, I have to like really say this part about the financial structure because a lot of people don't realize America is in a very big amount of debt right now. China can make us our slaves. I don't think people understand that. China can make us their slaves. We owe them that much. But a lot of people are turning a blind ear to that. And I don't understand how like people could just like, just go to that point where they don't see that like we've been deficit spending for so long that we are so far into debt uh, that we might lose to other countries now.
And what do you got to back
Explain
that
that.
up? What information do you have to back that up? Sorry.
American dollar's gone down.
Okay.
So when the American dollar went down, think about it. We were the most powerful entity as far as like like the most power countries. America was the top at one point. I don't think people remember that. We were at the top at one point.
I mean, this generation wouldn't know nothing
You-
about it. They wasn't born when we was at the top. We wasn't around when we was at
Correct.
the top.
Correct. But they don't understand the fighting that we had to do for that.
I think America does understand that they used to be at the top. I think a lot of America do understand that China claims that they want a piece of this land and they're going to try to do whatever it takes to come over here. But on our dead bodies, will you ever come set a foot on this soil and think that you're going to claim this as China over here? I think not. I think people have been woken since
Yeah,
the
we gonna
corona.
fight. We gonna
Yeah.
fight.
Huh?
We gonna fight. We ain't gonna let China win.
Okay, then. So I'm
Okay,
not going to
look.
sit up here. I'm not going to sit up here and agree with you and say, yeah, this is the road that we'll go down. Because no, I believe we are some fighters and we'll stand up and do what we got to do.
Dude, that's why I love America.
But
America,
that's not
we
what
have.
you just said, though, Captain. You was like, man, China can come over here and take over. I don't think America realizes that.
Just because I don't think that America realizes that we're losing, doesn't mean I think that America's gonna lose. Like it's a different storyline. Yeah, we can. You know what? Me and you have the power to do something to make something better. We
Nah,
do. We do. Because people will listen.
I stop podcasting to talk to you.
Okay. So,
What you say about
do you think, or do you think not, since we done had a 30 minute conversation, that politics is important now? Since you first you denied, now you saying that it is. Like, what are your thoughts now? Truly. Or you just think this is just a waste of your time for even black people to even be discussing? We should be discussing going to a whole nother island or some shit.
I think we should be the politicians. I think we should
Elaborate.
be the politicians. I think that we are supposed to be the politicians because we know what struggle, pain, all that stuff is all about, and we can lead a country better.
Put somebody up in there.
They tried it with Obama, did they not?
Huh?
They tried it with Obama, did they not?
Hey, when a person come out of nowhere that we don't know about and then we put them in office, I don't think that's a smart move that we did.
I agree with you there. Like he was a scapegoat. He was like, and it was a sorry scapegoat. In my opinion, it was a sorry scapegoat. That they just said, hey, let's just put a black person in office right here, right now, to shut all these little middle people class up, so that they could feel like somebody's looking out for them besides their own government. They thought we were weak. They thought that we could not get together, and that's why they keep doing this shit to us. They keep doing this shit to us over and over again. Oh, whoa! You guys like your fucking? Oh, you guys got like food stamps. As long as you go with food stamps, you guys are okay. All you black niggas are okay because we gave you food stamps. That's pretty much what we got. It's time to get over that hump.
Testified on Capitol Hill today at a Senate hearing looking into the assassination attempt on former President Trump.
The attempted assassination of former President Donald J. Trump on Saturday, July 13th, 2024, in Butler, Pennsylvania, was a failure on multiple levels.
Failure on multiple levels. We're going to have more on that in a moment, but we're going to start on the campaign trail. Vice President Kamala Harris is in Georgia for an event tonight. Meanwhile, former President Trump and running mate J.D. Vance are getting ready for a busy few days ahead. Vance is in Nevada, and tomorrow, Trump will attend the National Association of Black Journalists Convention in Chicago. Finn Gomez and Ed O'Keefe are covering the campaigns for us. Finn Gomez is right here at the desk. Ed O'Keefe is in Atlanta. Ed, let me start with you. Set the scene for us. And I understand you were able to talk to some voters in Atlanta about the change in the campaign and what effect it may or may not have had in Georgia.
Oh, Major, what a change it is. You know, a few weeks ago, we would have been in a vestibule with the president, maybe a few dozen people. Today, we're in the streets of Atlanta, and this modestly sized sports arena expected to fill up with as many as 15,000 people on site. I want to show you one thing that really speaks to how different this campaign is compared to what Joe Biden was doing. Daryl's going to show you. That woman over there in the green.
See, this is what I hate. This is what I hate about Democrats.
Who was warming up a pretty eclectic crowd of.
Go ahead.
No, this is what I hate about Democrats. Like, on some real shit, they want to like appeal to the weaker status of people. They want to appeal to the weaker person because there's a lot more weaker people than there are strong people. And I do not like how they like try to fucking use them to get their votes. Donald Trump is a piece of shit. Let me tell you that right now. That's how I feel. Donald Trump is a piece of shit. But Donald Trump is not a wrong piece of shit. He will make things happen that will make us a better country. But other people are still fucking clinging on to, I want food stamps. I want fucking welfare help. And that's not the country that we were built on.
Georgians
We were
from
built.
Metro Atlanta and from across the state who we met today. And Major, I think it is safe to say, as we have seen evidence over the last week, that the Harris campaign has uncorked something in this country that was desperately waiting to be engaged. We talked to some people who've been waiting since 9 a.m. this morning.
That's called a civil war, sir.
7 p.m. about why they're here and why they're excited.
Start a civil war.
That is a civil war right there.
How is that a civil war? We do
Because
this
now
every
you're
four
trying to
years.
pit now you're trying to pit females against males.
Yet again, we have an election every 4 years.
Again, that's a fucking look what these Democrats are doing. Pay attention to what these Democrats are doing. They're getting the female vote because there is more female popularity. All right, there is more females in the world than there are fucking men. Does anybody else like realize that?
Okay, yet again, but there are more mega supporters out there than Harris supporters.
I didn't know about that yet.
Huh?
Being honest with you, I didn't know about that yet.
Yeah, I
I did
mean,
not know
I
about
get it.
that.
And see, this is what I like how people always want to. Harris gonna go after all of the women. Of course, he's gonna go after all of the women. That don't mean
Of
you're gonna
course,
get
because
all.
that's the only thing Democrats have
But
going
hold
for
on,
them right now.
listen. But you're not gonna get all the women. You're
No,
not gonna
you're
get them
not.
all.
Hell
You're not
no.
gonna.
Because women are
You're not
smarter
gonna.
than that.
You're not gonna change no Trump supporter women to vote for her. So you're not gonna sway none of them. Only people you finna sway is people that probably didn't think about voting, and people that were finna vote for Biden. They finna vote for you. That's about it. So far, that's all I see. I don't see no way. All I see her making all this money that she just raised, and like somebody else just
I
sent
think
me a video. She spent that money on
look,
Megan Thee Stallion to try to hit the stage.
I think Kamala is gonna win the next election. Donald Trump is gonna win this one.
Boy, she not gonna run again after this.
Yes, she will. She
No,
has
she
to.
no, she don't
She
have
has
to.
to. Yes,
No,
she does.
that's if I got embarrassed, why would I run another 4 years? You're not gonna embarrass me.
If you're weak, uh, Kamala's not weak. Uh, that's the thing other people like, kind of forget about. Kamala is not a weak person.
I
Kamala's
think
gonna
she's
come
weak.
back with them.
You
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 really think
haven't
that
heard
she's
about
weak?
Kamala. You haven't heard about Kamala doing nothing. I haven't seen her never.
No,
She's
I have
never
not.
campaigned. Have you ever seen her campaign?
I have. I have seen her campaign.
And
And it sucks. Straight the hell up, it sucks.
right, you haven't seen her campaign because she has never campaigned.
But now
Now
she's got the spotlight.
you
Now she's
got
got the spotlight on her.
you got
Now she
Megan Thee
got.
Stallion. You got Megan Thee
Are
Stallion.
you gonna
Come on,
let? Are
man.
you gonna let? Are you gonna let? Are you gonna let Megan Stallion help you raise your kids as far as music? Like as far
You
as
got
music, are you gonna let
Megan Thee
raise?
Stallion. Megan Thee Stallion got a big audience, and she's gonna go up there and do her thing and hear the black people. Oh man, I like Megan Thee Stallion. She look good.
Wrong.
She look good. So that's what people want to talk
She,
about.
she, she's she's sexy as a motherfucker. I'll admit that.
I
Like,
see America
okay.
is a joke. Somebody said,
Would you fuck me?
hey, somebody
Would you stick
say,
your dick straight the
hey,
hell up? Would you stick your dick in?
somebody,
Would
hey. Somebody just wrote, Trump should bring Trina out.
hell no. Hell no. Actually might be a good move. That actually might be a good move, bro.
Like, I don't think this, I'm telling you, this bandwagon that we seeing, and I'm be covering it for 100 days. I'm doing a countdown with everybody. I'm doing as much as coverage as I possibly can, covering these rallies. Not to say what it is, but I'm out here looking. I'm out here.
And you know what? For anybody else that's listening to this live conversation, Capiche is actually on your side. Uh, Capiche is
That,
actually on your side. Uh, if you are a normal person in this world that work a 9 to 5, Capiche is on your side. And don't you ever think anything different.
nine
Capiche
to
is
five,
on your
the
side.
police is on your side. I like that. I'm gonna start using it.
there
I'm gonna use it.
you
I'm
go.
using
I don't mind.
it. So
Hey,
this
yo,
is
you better let me. You better let me get. You better let
hold
me.
on.
You better let me be on your side too.
Why am I not hearing nothing? What's going on?
I hear something.
Give me 1 second.
I wish Capiche would just admit that he's an independent.
We're recording it. This is a bad recording because I hear her. It just is low.
Why don't Capiche ever like independent? Capiche, you're an independent. You're independent. Mm.
That's crazy. Why would you have a bad speech? Like I can't hear nothing she's saying.
Do you really think Donald Trump got shot in the ear? Because me and you both have gotten shot before. If you get shot in the ear, the damage is going to be way worse than what Donald Trump got.
Can't hear nothing she's saying.
Mm-hmm.
I'm sorry, y'all. This is
How much the
this is
motherfucker's paying you?
this is live broadcast of her speech, and we supposed to be able to hear what she's saying, and we can't even hear it. Is that Gucci man in the back?
She's gonna lose. She's gonna lose. She's gonna lose. Donald Trump is gonna win the election. Congratulations, Donald Trump. You already have the election.
I just want to know why in the world can we not hear this speech?
Mm-hmm. All right, I'll stop my block. And it works better.
That's
That's fucked up.
crazy.
I'm an independent. I'm an independent. Uh,
Still got to vote.
I will not. They have not yet gave me a candidate to vote for. Out of 35 years of living, I have not seen a candidate to vote for. Other than Bill Clinton, I probably vote for Bill Clinton.
Why Bill Clinton? Please tell me something that he did that was intelligent.
He got us into the black.
I don't even know what that means. I don't even
All
know what
right.
that
So,
means.
okay, do you know about the color signs like when you're dealing with politics?
I want to know why we can't hear this damn woman's speech.
That's your fault.
No, it's this company. CNN News 18.
White man Microsoft. White man Microsoft.
Hold on, she talking about somebody debating.
Nigga, you could beat her in a debate anytime you wanted to.
Hold on, be quiet. Hold on. It's bad enough we can't hear.
Oh, see, it was over.
Be quiet. Mute. That's a shame. Now, this is live coverage of Camilla's giving one of her first campaign speeches in Atlanta. And I'm not gonna lie to y'all. I'm trying my best to stay with it. I thought maybe they're gonna fix it.
No, Kamala actually did win one.
Did win what?
She won a debate.
I can't believe I can't hear nothing.
All right. I'll say it again. She won the
no
debate.
pudo contrarrestar lo rápido que desenfundaba tanto la izquierda como la derecha, y en la parte de este tercer episodio se estuvo comiendo en reiteradas ocasiones el jab y el recto.
Y bueno,
for all you clowns out there that are saying it's no fair advantage against transgender in women's sports, all of y'all out there talking about y'all protect women's sports, but you letting transgender fight against women. Look at this. Watch this video.
That part, for real, that part. Are you really going to let
Olympic event that I watch is track and field. It's the only thing I watch. 4x100, 400, 100 meter dash. I think that's it. It's the only thing I watch. Everything else, who cares? Now I'm gonna let you guys guess who's the transgender, who's not, and let me know how many seconds it take you to figure out who's transgender, who's a transgender person, who's a man versus the person who's a biological woman. It's totally weird and unfair, but this is the way they want to do it. They say
it's unfair.
That's weird. This is the kind of stuff they want you to see happen. That's weird. Roll the clip.
Mexicana.
Yeah, it is weird.
Kelly,
which one is the man?
Se está llevando la contienda ahora en las repeticiones, el golpe de impacto. Sí, se vio claramente de nueva cuenta el recto en combinación, hasta 5 golpes alcanzó a conectar, manejándose con el jab y otra vez en la combinación en el upper, otro golpe de impacto, le van a aplicar otra cuenta de protección. Cuidado, porque si llega a una tercera ocasión es susceptible.
What country let up?
Que le detengan el pleito.
La velocidad de puños de Kelly no pudo contrarrestar lo rápido que desenfundaba tanto la izquierda como la derecha, y en la parte de este tercer episodio se estuvo comiendo en reiteradas ocasiones el jab y el recto.
Y bueno, pues aquí repasamos estos momentos de apremio para
that man bitch beat her ass.
That's crazy.
Como observamos aquí que le estaban dejando el guante.
Which one is the man? Is
Lou.
it hard to see? I don't know. Y'all tell me. Is it hard to see
Nah.
which one the man is?
No, it's not.
El botón y la esquina azul.
Corner
They ain't even trying.
Algeria.
El resultado que
Homeboy ain't even trying.
Look,
That
he-
mother ain't even trying.
That's
Got a 5-watt shadow.
nasty. That's disgusting, and that's what y'all allow
I'm
in
on
Paris.
live right now. Hey guys, I'm talking right now, but it has nothing to do with the conversation. What? Okay, grab it.
Ladies and gentlemen, I can't believe we just witnessed a transgender boxing in the Olympics. That dude just beat that girl up in a boxing ring. You witnessed it, y'all seen it, I seen it. I don't even know what else we need to discuss about why politics are important, what's going on, and why we need to be out here discussing certain things we need to discuss. Kamala can't even put together a damn speech without somebody messing it up. Like, come on, man. 98 days, y'all. 100 days to this thing. They got her on this station. Somebody else speaking for hers on this station. CNN is covering Trump.
She was incompetent. Said she was a stiff. A month ago, said she was incompetent.
You hear how we can hear what's going on?
Just a dopey, stiff, the worst. Nobody talked to her. She was firing her staff left and right. The staff hates her. Oh, wait till you see the stories that are going to come out about her staff. Oh. If that were me, they'd be all over the place. But the fake news tries to cover her up. But wait till you see. She was the worst with the staff of anybody. But the fake news is talking about lying Kamala as if she's the savior of our country. That she's so brave. I've never seen a turnaround like this. 3 weeks ago, 4 weeks ago, she was the worst politician in America. Now they say, isn't it amazing? Look at her. She's so beautiful. She's so magnificent. She has a crowd of 1,000 people the other day. And the fake news, and they worked hard to get that crowd. We have crowds of 25, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70,000 people. And the fake news said, oh, her crowd was amazing. It was amazing. You see it the other day? She had maybe 1,000 people. I doubt it. They worked their asses off to get those people to go, and I wonder what they gave out. They said, oh, this is such a big crowd. She's got such momentum. I don't think she's going to have a lot of momentum after this speech because I'm telling you about her. Right? We're telling you the facts. I'm just giving you the facts. But they said it was such a big crowd, such a beautiful crowd. They never mention our crowds. Like this crowd. Look at this crowd. You can multiply her crowds times 20 and 30, and she wouldn't get what we get. 107,000 people recently in New Jersey. We might win New Jersey. We're up in New Jersey. 82,000 in South Carolina. 82. And by the way, we would have had a number here that would have been through the roof. But, you know, we are confined. As beautiful as this arena is, I just met the owner. He said it's an all-time record because, you know, they have basketball, hockey, but with basketball, hockey, you can't fill up the floors, right? So we set the all-time record, and he's a very nice gentleman, great family. But we set the all-time record. And if this thing were twice as large, it would be filled up with the people outside. 68,000 people in the great state of Alabama. 68,000.
Alabama.
And then we did one in the South Bronx, and that's can be a rough place. But we did one, and it was like a love fest. This was an amazing thing. We had 25,000 people in the South Bronx. Amazing. And if I ever had a crowd like Kamala, assuming she had 2,000 people, which I don't think she did. But if I ever had a crowd, they'd do headline stories. Trump is over. It's all over. It's not working for him anymore. They never mentioned the crowd. I tell those, look at all those cameras back there. Look. And I always say, but they never do it, turn the cameras around to show them the crowd, but they never do it. They never do it. They never want to do it.
He said the same speech around all his rallies. They saying around the same speech. How to give everybody love and they props. Yeah, I seen the Kamala rally.
They just don't want to. They don't want to do it. I don't know why. Even the semi-friendly camera, they don't turn. You know, I used to think it was a physical thing with the camera. You know, the steel, you can't turn. And in 2015, it started right from the beginning, these big crowds. But now I have to tell you, there's more spirit now. We won in 2016. We did much better in 2020, but it was.
No need to show y'all. I did my job. Till next time. Burn loud, y'all. Be out.